Good evening everyone. It's time for Wizard's Crown for Commodore 64. This is the part 13 of this stream, which is called Too Many Hours. And I'm going to continue playing the game again in this part after spending at least, I think, let me see, 35 hours. According to the box, it should take me from 50 to 100. And this is what's written on the box. But to be honest, we're going to see. The heck, my progress doesn't go very well, unfortunately. On the other side, I'm still having hopes to finish this game at some point. But it's too many hours, hey, so what can you expect? We're going to see today. So this is kind of my statistics, and I'm trying to play for a shorter time. So 2 hours, that was the last session. Then on the below you can see the gold. Actually, I'm trying to spend all of the gold on the skill. So if I have any skill to buy, I'm going for it all the time. So I am going to drag you into this game. I was not going to say that, but probably I will just give you a small hint. Comparing to my two previous seasons with Demon's Winter and Shadow Spring, I think I'm enjoying this one the least. But hey, maybe I will change my mind still. I had few nice moments in this game, but in general, I think I could enjoy this game more. And I am not going through combats anymore. I'm just doing quick combats, so maybe that's one of the reasons. I do not enjoy this game that much, but I'm not September. I think there is some other problem in this game. And it's mostly maybe the fact that I am grinding, because this game is grindy, but hey, all the RPGs from, at least from this 80s era, they are grindy, so I wouldn't expect anything else, but still, for this game, somehow it feels more grindy because there's not too much stuff I can do in the ruins. So let's go there already. I'll try to get some combats, but today I consider that maybe if the combat is harder than the basic combats, then maybe I should actually get into 1 or 2 combats and see if I can actually do better than computer can do. And I'm also a little bit afraid to go too far, because if night is going to happen before I'm back to the town, then the gate will be closed. And this is Feral Dog, Brigand, Bandit Chief, and Feral Dog. I will still use the quick combat for now, just to have some overview. Let's see. But yeah, there are a lot of them. Also, why I'm doing quick combat is because this is overwhelming to actually fight against more than 10 characters. So it would take me 30 minutes or more. But hey, maybe I would enjoy it more because maybe with the stuff I have, it would be easier to fight. Maybe. I'm going to probably try it today, but not for this first, maybe rotation. Let's see, let's call it rotation, and then after this rotation I will move to I will get some points back, and then I am hopefully going back to ruins again, and maybe then I will try some combats, or maybe when there are harder Not sure yet how I'm going to approach it because, as I said, combats are too long for me. Okay, so... let's see what I have to fix. So I have just normal injuries, thankfully. And in regards of health points, not too much. So let's pray. This is just the normal injuries, right? Yeah, bleeding is good to stop, but everyone actually bleeds, so I have to... It's better to do it for everyone. And no tea today. I am not drinking tea, just some 0% alcohol. It's a good refresher. Works a little bit better than water. For most of the cases. Who will pray? Eleonor, please do the same for yourself, actually. Okay, everyone is fixed. Now let's view what did the opponents left. Nothing really interesting. Is it scimitar a good weapon? I don't think it is. Brigantine, I think that was a good one, good value. But yeah, ring mail. Okay, I can take only one. Okay, I will just take what I can. I can even go back now. Just quick iterations, like super quick iterations. Because this is what this game is about so far. It just keeps you away from adventure so far and really forces you to grind. And this is the thing I liked really in Demon's Winter and in Shadow Spring, that actually it was not about grinding really, because you still had so many places to visit and it was really exciting to go there. And in this game, it's more... There's only one direction you can go actually, which is south to the ruins. So this is already, let's say, down. Yeah, let's save it. Downside, I mean. This is already a downside of this game. And you cannot get to the next city, let's say, and then, or any place where you could really replenish all your energy and so on. And this makes it hard. Okay, now I have a combat against zombies and skeletons. Maybe I will try the regular combat just for fun. Let's see what will happen. So, I have to, in this placement phase, I have to really think how I would organize it. I'm not sure also where the opponent is. But yeah, in the previous episode, I didn't use any combat at all. Any quick combat, so I'm getting a little bit rusty with this one, but I guess it should get back to me. There are also some explanations in the manual. Maybe I should read them more carefully now, after I got some basics how to actually play this game. However, I still think that I might have some issues really understanding what this game is about in terms of having these combats really fruitful. Okay. So I guess that's the end of this phase. Maybe I should also rotate them, facing them in the directions from which someone could attack, but to be honest, yeah, there's far, so that's fine. Now I know that I have to move this Eleonor, I think she's on the right side, right to Ollie, move behind. Okay, so here I can attack directly, or I can do thief to target, I think, was it? Yeah, maybe, but I have to also face. And then I can target, let's say, the zombie. And the next target, let's see, skeleton. Not sure which one is the most... dangerous. I will select this one. So this is the turn. I cannot do anything more in this turn. For a magician, I can already try maybe to... Yeah, the thing is that I also wanted to improve this one. So I should probably try more with magic to see if I can use anything from my advantage. Let's go to the manual. Yeah, today is kind of let's try to make most of this game. Maybe it would be still a slow process of learning things, but I would like to enjoy this game more, and I guess combat is the place to really where this game should shine at least. But yeah, it just takes a little bit too long, so not sure if I'm going to enjoy it in the end. Where are the spells? I think I missed them. Armor. I want to check this one. Increase the armor and resistance to magic of the Sorcerers party for one battle. I think that should be maybe something which I should always perform. Select. Okay. Of course, this spell will be cast later. I don't know how many turns. That's also a problem. Here with the letters, let's see what I could do. Defensive attack. Yeah, guard. I need to guard. Exactly. G. Anything else? Oh, I can also aim at the target with a character that is actually not using the range weapon, or is the Vismo actually using the range weapon? I'm getting confused with the icons, but the Vismo is... No, indeed, he's using the battle axe, so I also wanted to represent with the icon of the weapon. But I cannot target. I can, okay. That's interesting. Okay, I will just target this one. Maybe this will give me some advantage, maybe. But how can I know that I'm targeting the correct person? This will be tough, of course. Okay, target again. Maybe this skeleton, because that's the one which tries to move here. Oh, I wanted to actually escape with Eleonor, but I was not given to. Okay, they are quite fast. I wonder if I would replay this. Of course, this is not really possible, but if I replay this with quick combat, what would be the results? But first of all, let's try to actually survive this one. So defensive attack, this is what I need, but I don't have enough points, so I will do kill to attack, or attack to kill, something like this. Sir Barton hits, but yeah, okay, I actually that's a very nice conclusion. Okay, good start, I would say, but yeah, it's just the very big one. Let's see, skeleton is dodging. So now time for IVO. And this part of the game I would like more if there would be less combat. or if they would be quicker, but maybe when my opponents are better or stronger, maybe it's going to happen. Here, unfortunately, IVO could be behind actually the other character, which is to the right, and his name is Drachmo, because this one uses the spear. Yeah, and spear has a distance of 2 fields, but unfortunately, it's not the case, so I have to move around. Yeah, that's also a waste, kind of. But that's fine. Maybe let's guard here in this turn. I cannot even guard. Okay, I guess I will just quit then. Yeah, so this one, defensive attack. The defender's shield blocks the blow. Okay. That was smart of you. But the zombie attempts to hide. I also don't use actually any seeking to search for anyone who would hide. So let's see how this one will work in the end. How this one works in the end. Zombie begins to scan. Zombie is dodging. Okay, so now I'll try to do defensive attack to this character, but to be honest, let's check W. It's facing 7. And for facing, this is also very like a... Why they didn't use in this game any arrows to see which side is facing. 7 is actually to face west. So it's not facing me. So I think I don't have to use defensive attack. I can just use attack to kill, for example, because this character is not going to hit me, hopefully. Okay, light wound to the leg. That's not... I want to knock them down in one turn. This is what I need in order to survive. Okay, area of successfully cast armor. That's great that you did it successfully. Okay, I aimed in the previous turn. I selected a character, so hopefully also you remember which character was that. I hope it was this character. So let's attack. But yeah, nothing happened. Anyway, this one I also pointed, so let's attack. Aurora hits, and yes, defender is down. Okay, that was really useful. Now here, what do we have? This one faces 7, the next one... Oh, this is another one. And this one faces 7, so to the west. So I'm going to do defensive attack. This is what you should do. Maybe this one actually... No. Next, this one. Hits. I hit a zombie, but a zombie still... His arm is still in place. I would expect zombies to collapse a little bit more. This skeleton was a little bit sneaky because it tries to attack me from behind. Okay, with Eleonor actually I have to escape. Because she can pray, but I don't want her to do much more than this. However, Eleonor... Yes, I don't know what even weapon she's using. I don't think she uses any weapon. The skeleton begins to scan. Okay, so this guy actually tries to be really smart about me. So I have to outsmart him. Let's move here. And protect wizard in the meantime and just do defensive attack. Again, the shield part. Yeah, because it was in his left hand. The shield was in his left hand. But still, I did a little bit of a progress. Now this one is unfortunately it's surrounded. Let's check what's happening. This one facing 5, which is south. Okay. This one facing 3, which is west. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. And this one 3, which is also west, but that's for now. So actually no one's attacking this one. Let's try again. Can I do previous? I don't think I can. I would need to quit and then go back. This one I'm interested. Facing 5, which is south. So what I could do is to go here and do defensive attack on this one. So from behind. Which should give me some extra. But it didn't. Okay. So I will do the same with this one. Hopefully this will change something. Yes. Okay, there are still a lot of them. Attack. Okay, I'm trying not to just attack. But probably I will need to move them away. Now with the wizard. Okay, so I have armor on everyone. What else would be nice to use? Let's check in manual. I like the darkness because it blinds all enemies, so that the party is engaged no longer. Ah, okay, so that's the engagement part. Interesting. I like it actually. Shatter destroys items in the target's hands. Lightning bolt. Dispel magic limits all enemy combat spells. Life steal. This is target's life and the sorcerer's wounds. Nice. Turn the sorcerer's party invisible. I wonder if this works actually. Fireball. Make the sorcerer unseen for one battle. The sorcerer may be spotted temporarily if adjacent to an enemy or if making a physical attack. There is a spell of unlock, but is there a locked door, chest, or etc. on the map? I think it's only something you would use. Yeah, where actually? Because when you're in the dungeon, when I was not able to cast anything, so this might be during the battle. Interesting. Maybe there is one or another type of dungeons. Not sure. Or maybe casting the spell is these options available when you stay next to something which can spell be used on. Because I tried to do it on the wall. I wanted to shatter the wall. But it was not possible with this spell, which is called Shatter. Actually, no, Shatter is for items. But what was the other one? It was to change the area, I think that was called. Ah, change terrain. Okay, I meant to change terrain. I wanted to remove one of the walls, which I thought maybe I can use, but I was not able to cast a spell in. That was in the ruined building. But maybe for chests I can do it. I don't know where though. Okay, so now I have magic bolt, which I use a lot. And I like this mass invisibility. What is the percentage? This is difficulty is 100, so I don't think I'm going to succeed. Okay, paralyze. Let's see this one. 25% chance of paralyzing each enemy so that he may not move or defend himself for the remainder of the battle. Does not work on targets with magic resistance. Oh, I love this paralyzed stuff. How expensive is that one? 3 and the difficulty is 0. Okay, paralyze. That sounds like a spell I was looking for my whole life. Paralyze. Select. Paralyze, okay. And actually that was very fast. But I don't know what is the result. Let's see. Attack. Yeah, attack anyone. Doesn't matter. So now I don't know who's paralyzed and who's not regarding this one. So not sure if I like this. This one I have to move somewhere because I'm surrounded by too many opponents. I will go probably 8 and move here and do defensive attack on this character. Yes, very nice. And here I will do the same with this skeleton. Wow, this is a good start. Still a lot of enemies to go. Drachma missed, okay, that's perfect. Okay, it's a little bit blurry. Who's facing whom? This is actually facing my character, so not good. This also faces south. Okay, so I have to do defensive attack. Heavy wound, okay. Ooh, zombie attacks the visible and hits. No, I don't like it. And also I was thinking maybe I should try to pray for characters during the combat. Not sure how this part works. Okay, let's see this one because I think I'm attacked from each side. Yeah, this one north, this one south. So I'm actually surrounded. So this is not the best position to stay. Cannot really move because I'm engaged, right? This is not good. Let's do defensive attack. I would prefer to move at least one step. And I'm not sure about the paralyzing. I will try paralyzing again. It's great that my sorcerer can now do everything with more chance of succeeding. Maybe when I do scanning, then I can see who's paralyzed. Type set to select and to move. No, I cannot really see if they are paralyzed or not. I see these characters, I think they are paralyzed because they didn't move. But it's really hard to say who is what. Okay, I'll quit. Okay, this now the skeleton moved, so that's not good. I think no one's actually paralyzed. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I want to inspect character. That's what I want. So I, Eleonor, I can go for next character. So here, injury, serious bleeding, serious injury, serious bleeding is 10. Eleonor. But I cannot switch to next character, do I? Next page, inspect a different character. I can do I. Okay, and then I have to press whom. So this is not really user friendly. But this one is okay. Yeah, maybe I should do it after the combat. I cannot attack. I can guard for now. Still pretty much alive. Attack. Okay, I cast this paralyzing twice, so maybe that's enough. Now I would like to just focus on magic bolts. Yeah, let's select this one. Okay, still alive. Skeleton begins to scan. But yeah, indeed, most of them are paralyzed because I can tell that they are not attacking me as crazy anymore, I think. Yeah, it's way less, but still I don't know who. So I cannot really risk of kill to attack without any defense. But I definitely feel better. Oh, I cannot do defensive attack. Okay, let's do attack to kill. Nothing. And still a lot of time. I didn't put time, how much I actually spend in this combat, but I feel like it's already 10 minutes. Zombie attempts to hide. Attack. Misses. Yeah, I should aim target, I guess. And still alive. I don't like it. Yes, one less. Cast magic bolt again. Maybe this one in front of me. No. Not sure if this actually this magic bolt does anything. So how many of them are moving? Target. Select. I think this one is facing me south. So what I can do, not too much. But I can go here and just do defensive attack. There are too many of them moving actually, so maybe I should do one more paralyze. Inspect another character. Let's see. No, this one is okay. IVO. Okay, it's not that bad actually. It's a combination of I for inspect and then the letter D, E. So if you're good at keyboard keys, you already can say how to do this. So Eleonor has a little bit of a serious bleeding, so maybe I could actually try to heal. Everyone else is actually kind of good. Where is the current life? 28. It doesn't tell the whole life, like, and is how much was the maximum life. So that's bad. Okay, but only G, Eleonor is, and that's herself. So I will pray for yourself. Heal all injury. Eleonor G. And I think this praying will take some time, so this is also a little bit. really not helping that much in the combat. Okay, let's aim. No, not A's for attack. Let's T. Maybe someone else. Maybe this one select. And here I already aimed, so let's attack. Select. Yeah, they're still alive. Okay, I will cast Paralyze again. It's not that expensive as far as I understand. And really, I am now in charge. I feel like, at least. But still a lot of them to come, and the morale of my team is definitely going down and down with each combat. And I think I lost a little bit the momentum because it was much better on the start. And now there is less of them actually falling, the enemies. Oh, this was actually kind of really sneaky. So I paralyzed many of them, but they are kind of still active. So this one is facing 5, which is in south, and this one is also facing south, which is of course my character. So I will move here and attack. Defensive attack. Still alive. So the beginning was much better. They really surround me now. Oh, Iriaf is really in troubles. And I paralyzed a lot of them, but actually it doesn't work well. This is not good. I think I should give some space for Iriaf to escape, but it's not going to be as easy. Yeah, they are not failing now. I mean, falling, and my characters are failing to bash them. So 7, but I'm engaged, so I cannot go further on this, and that's really unfortunate. Magic Bolt. Yeah, I was not able to actually perform this. Oh yeah, I was. I just need to select character, this one. Yeah, nothing happens. It's a little bit silent. I don't understand this. I aimed, but I missed. Not good. Okay. I have to quit. Not sure what this zigzag does. There are so many options. 6. I'm engaged, so I cannot really go further on this. No one's falling, and that's what makes me a little bit nervous. Really. And I have so much experience already. But it looks like it's not enough. Okay, now I cannot escape more. I will try wound. Light wound to the chest, not really great. But at least something happened, because for the magic bolts I am not certain why magic bolts were actually not giving any result. Magic bolt. Hits the target with a magical bolt which acts as a short bow arrow. So doesn't say anything if someone is not like having a power, magical powers or anything that could really stop me. Stop the spell. Okay, I really now need to retreat. That's not what I like. Yes, okay, at least one less, but still a lot of them are approaching. Heavy wound, but still alive. Okay, they went through the line. So let's check Sir Barton. Current life 50. Okay, he's actually in a good shape. Attack. And nothing. I think I have to use paralyzing more often because it feels like they are actually waking up. I am not certain. It was saying in the manual that they will actually for the whole combat they shouldn't be active, but it looks like they are making more and more active. Okay. What's happening here? Facing 3, which is exactly where I stay, and this was 5, which is south. 1, which is north, and this is 3, which is east. Yeah, this is not a good position. There are so many of them. I will just try to hit this one. Yes. Still not really happy. Cast Paralyze. This is facing 5 south, and this one 5. Oh, this one is facing 5, but yeah, I don't want to get hit by this one. So I should go here. Just attack. Yes, nice. This is really, really hard. 4 defensive attack. Yes, very good. I can do one move and then I can still attack, so that's at least something I can do during the combat. But moving more than once already makes it harder to... you cannot then cast any attack. So this is 5. You cannot make any attack. This is 3. Okay, this one is actually looking somewhere else, but yeah. You can try to attack this one. Misses, come on. Because I rotated him so many times around that probably he got a little bit dizzy. Okay, that was a long shot, but it hit actually this character, but nothing really. And then Eleonor just heals injury now, so it took her at least 3 or if not 5, even 5 turns, but I have a feeling that I have to cast this Paralyze very often. This is what I see now. Paralyzing is good, apparently, but you have to probably Do it more often. If I still check the manual, has a 25% chance of paralyzing each enemy so that he may not move or defend himself for the remainder of the battle. Does not work on targets with magic resistance. Yeah, I am not certain if this is actually what's happening here, because I have a feeling that I'm paralyzing them, but it's hard to say when one turn ends and another starts. Okay. So this one is left by himself, so let's attack another character. Still a lot of them to go through. This one tries to attack me from behind. Okay. These skeletons are tough. No, I cannot move. I wanted to attack. Why I cannot? He's in the good shape. That's weird. Cannot rotate, cannot do anything. Maybe I'll do zigzag. I have so much experience. I have a feeling, of course. This is just my feeling. And still, this is just a single combat. So what? How much better I have to be to go through combats like this quicker and more efficiently? Misses. Wound. Yeah, that was a good one. Maybe I should use wound with combination of paralyzing. Who knows? Okay, another one is down. Severe wound. Why this one cannot? Yeah, maybe I cannot select another character. That's interesting. Because I selected him, or deflects the blow, unfortunately. Or because everyone else is on the way. I don't know. But with her, let's move away. I see at least 5 of them, is it? 5 of the opponents, so I guess I am in a good position to finish this, but maybe there are a few still hiding somewhere. Sir Barton is fighting against 2 characters. This is also not really nice. Okay, maybe not like this. Let's try to see if I can move somewhere. And can I aim? Yeah, I can aim this one, for example. No, doesn't have a shield, so yeah, that's always better. Okay, Sir Barton, you're really not in the best location, surrounded by 2 zombies. Still alive. The zombie, which is undead, is still alive. But I can try to cast wound again. Maybe on this one, because I try to at least get one of them out. No, light wound. At least I tried. Again, light wound. Takes forever, really. I think I have to invest in not, don't know how, but in better weapons or something like this. Because with those ones, it really doesn't work. Okay, I should move somewhere a little bit. Defender's shield blocks they blow. She's really good at this, I have to say. These lined woods, they really don't help. I don't know if they contribute to the overall fatigue, and if a light wound can really make them to move them away. I think it can, because it summarizes, but again, it takes ages. And I'm missing now, even. And this is never a good sign when you miss. Okay, one less finally. Okay, is it going to be another light wound? Even not. There was no comment whatsoever. Let's try to hit this zombie. Yes, finally. So I have 2 more to go, I guess. Oh. You're not supposed to go there. That was something I didn't expect. Oh, there are 2 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them still. Oh no. Okay, it will still take time. Cast wound. Select. Severe wound to the head. This is terrible. I can move here. Misses. Okay. This one, you don't have anyone else, so let's try to move here, and I can try to attack to kill. Here you go. Okay, and then there is this one. I can only do attack to kill as well. Heavy wound. Because I see 3 of them. Maybe there are more still hiding somewhere. Cast wound. This one, maybe actually this one, because it has this annoying shield. Nothing happened. Fair enough. This skeleton is really annoying. It's a progress, but still very slow. All right. Misses. Nice. Cast wound. Yeah, on this one. Yeah, maybe this doesn't work because this character actually can perform something nasty, like a magic spells. Not sure. Okay. Maybe I can use some magic item. Because I mean, this combat is not really that hard, but would be fun. I can use Brigantine? How? Evaluate. It has a spell of invisibility. That's why I can use it. I think that would happen. Okay. Or maybe, why not? Let's try it. For fun. Select. Invisibility, yes. That's cool. Okay. Let's see what Evo has to offer. Nothing. That's a really cool spell, I think. I suppose, of course, because I have a lot of this kind of feelings about this game. I'm not sure about the mechanics still. So this character is facing one, which is north. But yeah, to be honest, it doesn't matter because he doesn't have a shield. Let's try to knock him down. Still alive. And this one rotates around and around and around, and I really cannot attack him successfully. Okay, let's try another wound. Okay, it also goes silent, but I think it's because it just didn't do anything. So this one faces up, so if I go behind, I think I have to... I cannot engage really. Then I can try to hit from behind. Let's attack to kill. Yes, it worked. So I have 2 more to go as far as I see. Which, again, might be not true. There is a possibility that there are still more of them. Okay. Attack. These bows, they are not really dangerous for skeletons and zombies. And this, I will try to attack to kill because it's fun. Misses. Wound. Lies unmoving. Okay, cool. So I have one more character to go. I guess the fun part is that I could actually move. Maybe not. I wanted to move away. Oh, but I can attack still. Because that's the advantage I have. I can do it from the distance with this weapon. But yeah, I missed. Anyway. I cannot attack. I can now. Just needed to move to face east. Light wound to the chest. Yeah, this is not really. These shots are not really working to my advantage. Okay, I cannot reach him. Now I can. It was just too far, I guess. Didn't help. Let's try wound again. Light wound to the chest. But I hope this is the last character. And then I will have a big feast. Okay, I hit him from distance, but nothing really happened. All right. That's over almost. Shield deflects the blow again. That's smart. Oh, but defender lies on moving anyway. That's great. Okay, I won. Now I wonder how much it would take me to. What would be the result? I mean, if I use just the quick combat. Looking at the stats, this is really nothing. Actually, nothing happened. I don't have to. I mean, Eleonor really got hit, so then I needed to increase her life force. Not life force, but the bleeding and injury. I needed to fix it. But now looking at her life force, actually, this is the only thing I have to fix for her because she's half. 14 points out of 30. Also, IVO status is not really great, but that's fine, I guess. And I think I can leave these injuries so far. Let's view. There is something interesting. Crown. What is the crown? I am not certain, but maybe this is something I could give to wizard or something. But at the same time, spell of Foxfire. This is not really great. I think the best is just to take this item and sell it. And this leather, this is jade. Evaluated, yes. I think that's kind of mineral, so you have to sell it. Okay. Nothing really great. Otherwise, okay. So save, and I will just go back to town. Probably I am going to have 1 or 2 combats, but it's still morning. Now it's the same situation. Zombie, skeleton, zombie, and skeleton, but not sure about the number. I will try to do quick combat and see if there's any difference. Yeah, I think the number I would need to see what actually was the situation before. Maybe I can still see it in the video because I'm actually recording this. I'm really interested in one thing. How quick combat is worse compared to when you actually fight. Also, I can see how long keys you already can say I spent most of them on the combat, and that was really more than 30 minutes. That was of course I was not really quick. I needed to do some. But still, I did a little bit of a progress to consult the manual. But still, it was 45. Even more. That's crazy. Oh, actually, that was in the Sorcerers part. Was it? Yeah, that was in the 10th minute of the video. On my gameplay today. So it took me it's impossible 55 minutes. Okay, let's see then how many opponents were there. Maybe I will try the regular for fun. Let's see. This makes it hard when you could. Actually, I don't see it. When zombies and skeletons. I don't see it actually. After the character's face, I thought I had the number. When you could really replenish all your energy and so on. But no, when the monster types are spotted, you don't know actually what is the amount of them. So I would really need to proactively count them. But what I can do is to try to do it with my eyeballing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least 5 zombies, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skeletons. I don't think this is the correct amount. I think there were much more of them. Oh yeah. Now I see, actually I scroll the screen a little bit more to the right. So I was able to see more characters. So let's recount, but I still don't think this is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skeletons. And how many zombies? 1, 2, 9. And now I see 10 zombies, and I've seen 9 skeletons, and there are 10. So I guess maybe the number is even the same, which means that, let's see now, what would be the difference between this combat and the one done by the quick combat, and the one which I did. So it's actually kind of similar. I still think the quick combat was actually better. Yeah, actually they didn't injure me at all. So yeah, it looks like I really shouldn't bother, at least for skeletons and zombies. Of course, this is also considering my morale. So maybe I should do some small kind of statistics, at least something for future fights, so I know that when I have this situation I can encounter with a quick combat. Okay, so leaving, I should save also, because that's of course a win situation, so why not to store this? I was curious about this place, and now now it's a different story. I have 2 unconscious characters already. One is dead already, and that was my Sorcerer. I don't like it. Okay, so now he's back. Eleonor has very serious injuries, so let's heal all injuries for her. And this one I think I can continue like that. Let's view. I don't have space to take this elements though. Okay, save. Let's go. And it's still morning, so that's fine. Okay, I guess one more fight. This area is kind of safey. So I guess I can grind here. Maybe I should grind a little bit more. Oh my god, giant scorpions. This is not good, but that's the next map. I think they are going to give me some headaches. Poisoned, that's fine. Okay, this doesn't go bad actually. Okay, let's fix poisons then. Unpoison GB. Unpoison GF. Unpoison GG. Okay, now this is worse, of course. Serial injury. But Eleonor is the worst. Also, I should always check the life force because Eleanor also has 18 out of 30, so I should actually give her also restoring life forces next to injuries and bleeding. But the rest seems to be pretty fine. IVO, 28 out of 40. And checking the characters, maybe karma. Okay, current karma is still good, so I can still do this for IVO, for example. Feels better to give the force, healing the full forces. And then what else? Maybe Drachma. For the hard stuff, and I will just keep it like this. No items left. Okay, there was nothing left in the room. Doesn't make any sense. Huh. Okay, maybe this map is a little bit more dangerous, so I will just go back to this map and see if this actually I can grind more here. Just like this. Okay, goblins. Not sure about goblins anymore. Doesn't look good. But that was just the beginning. Now it's better. Okay, that was not the easiest, but I survived. This injury of the Vismo kind of a lot. But it's a normal injury, so I will just do like that. And there's some bleeding. I don't like bleeding, but that's a regular bleeding. I can do heal normal injuries because these both things are going underneath. Okay, so this is perfect. Now, what do the Kerbery? This is, I don't have space for this, but that's a lot of money. Jar +2, scale armor. Turn on that +8. Scale armor. I like this scale armor. I should take it. So at least this scale armor. Yeah. Why not? So I need to go to characters as far as I remember. Maybe Aurora. Would be the best to get this. Yeah, of course I don't have to be really, and I don't have to optimize it to the extremes. I can just probably use anyone, but a ring mail, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because let's say Eleonor, because anyway, if I drop this item, I have to drop any of them. Maybe Sir Barton doesn't have one. Brigantine, and then there's a ring mail. Which one could be more expensive? Would be nice to learn this. Leather, Corboli, ring, brigantine, chain, scale, plate. So brigantine is better than ring, for example. So I guess better just to drop some ring, right? Let's say this one. Ready, drop. D for drop, IVO, please. So IVO, now we'll just take this, hopefully. Scale. Yes, and then I cannot take this stuff. Whatever. But yeah, I cannot take this Kerberos. Okay, actually that's the good reason to go back to the town, because I just cannot continue of getting any more items. That's always a good reason. Morning. It's a morning. So first of all, I will just sell this. Also, considering that I got this nice +3 scale armor. Bash. Scale armor. Who is actually using this kind of scale armor? No, I don't want to leave. I wanted to check the characters. C. No, of course not this one. D. Brigantine. Not sure if you can use scale armor. Okay, you know what? Best is to sell stuff, or I can. All I can, I want to say. And leave this one for later, so then I can decide. Sell. For sure. This is very good value. Brigantine. And this is actually the max value. I'm not going to get more than this because I cannot improve Huggle anymore, I think. I think I'm on the max already. And then scale armor. Scale armor is a little bit less, but it's still good. It's still good value. Scale armor. If I cannot give scale armor to anyone else, then IVO will take it. Actually, I should just consider giving to the same person. Why I'm even bothering? So 12, 16, 13. Yeah, that's completely different. Trust 10. But has physical magic, and trust. Yeah, can I sell this already? And I will just equip the scale armor. Would be nice to have this equipment possibility here, but it's not the case. Okay, area of scimitars. Shield. Ring mail. Leather. Only the ring mail. Shield. Shield is really useless, but yeah. It's not that heavy. Scroll, vial. How much for this one? Ooh. It's actually quite good. I don't know. It's also kind of good. It's actually kind of good items, but I'm not sure how to use them yet. This one is evaluated, but doesn't say anything. This bottle also. Not sure about this kind of items. I will just drop them. I need some space. Brigantine. Okay, the Vismo. Drachma. Ring mail. Broadsword. Eleonor. Ring mail. Shield. Scimitar. Short bow. Yeah, I don't know if I really need this. This one also doesn't say. I don't know how to use this scrolls yet. H. Oh yeah, this jade. That's nice. And the crown. Oh yeah, I was interested. Spell of... No, I don't think I need that. That's a good price though. 4,600. Yes, let's sell it. Shield, scimitar, ring mail. Okay, not bad for money. I think I sold everything. Now I'm going to ready the scale armor. Yeah, it's better to ready and then sell, because in some cases maybe it wouldn't be possible, but I don't think that was the case. So I have +3 scale armor from the last combat, which is really great. So that's cool. That's one thing. Now, what's the morale? 14. That's the loss. That's a big loss. So I am still thinking that they are really not that strong. Okay. Move money around to all. Okay. Once again. Let's wait until the morning. I should also visit Old Man now. It's probably somewhere in the park, waiting to tell me another interesting story. Yes, he's here. Most of the time he's just on any place in the park. Bilar barely escaped the clutches of the necromancer by uttering the word Shalpa and entering the temple's enchanted door. This one I already know. I even used it. Shalpa, yes. That's correct. I was just double checking just in case. So yeah, sometimes of course my beloved old man is repeating themselves. So, let's see if I can improve something. Swimming, read, ancient. I can still improve this one a little bit. Yeah, this is actually a good way to really quickly check if I have money for everyone. What should I do next? Aurora. This is this treat poison disease thingy, but I am not really in need. Swimming would be fun. I have a feeling that I should have swimming done very well. Close combat scan. Also, I want to have scan. Drachma, spear and shield. Cannot do more here. It's just swimming. Select. I'm not sure how much money Drachma has. What I should also do, probably, would check how much money did I get, just for fun. Because this sometimes it's kind of a reward I'm getting from this game. So 29 copper, 60. If I spend some, but not too much, I hope. But this is like at the state when I am actually now. I have covered almost everything to recover. So that's actually the amount of money, let's say, I have after the grinding, not before healing. This is not the best place to check. So it tells me that I have 26,000 copper, so that's great. So I can give to all, and then I can always improve slightly everyone. Was it the Oli? No, I don't think so. Maybe. But that was Eve, Ivy, or someone. But only as a bow. But if I can make anyone swimming at 50, that feels like some achievement. Where Ivy actually needs a lot. And Ivy is my ranger, so I should also improve tracking and scanning, which I already passed the 100 points, so I cannot do it anymore. Swimming and stealth. Should I use stealth? Stealth. Let's consult it with the manual, because I am still not certain about tracking, and yeah, maybe if I would play this game every single day, I would remember. So scan is the ability to spot an enemy who is hidden or sneaking. This is very good. I should use it. Stealth, the ability to avoid being seen. Ah, okay. So this is actually, I'm not sure if for stealth I have to perform something like hiding. I guess maybe I have to, but that would be really cool. Swimming, stealth. I think everyone should have stealth. I don't have not enough money for this character, but that would be it. But yeah, swimming is something for sure. And for scanning, that was to see, spot enemy. So of course it would be nice to always know that there is someone close by. I still can pay. No, not anymore. Okay, if I have any money left, then probably I can then move them to a single character, but this is actually kind of fun. Okay, this was only Devismo, Scan, very low, Swimming, and Stealth. Swimming, and Devismo, Search, Picklock, and Haggling. So this is what I wanted to improve for these characters. Okay, no more money. Drachmo, Spear and Shield. So Swimming and Scan would be nice also to have. Okay, and Scan. Okay, that's all. Drachmo, Eleonor. Scan, Swimming. Yes, Swimming, you need a little bit more. Thankfully, I have no diseases yet in this game. That would be too much of everything. Not sure even if this 3 disease is something which is actually used in this game. So far, I didn't have any issues with diseases. Maybe that's when you have bleeding. I don't know. Aurora. Bow. That's one of the skills, but it's already over 100. And then indeed, Stealth and Swimming and Scan. If I can hide in the combat, that probably would help me a lot. Okay. So I improved most of them. Move money to 1. Let's see how... I still have a lot of money. Probably I didn't use money with someone. Because I still have... Nah, actually I have 2,940. So, you know, this is enough. Going south. Go to temple because I have to fix karma. Yeah. To the inn. Yeah, and I want to improve because I have still some experience points. So Mace and Shield for Sir Barton. That's the main. Mace is max out, Shield. IVO. Great Sword. Sword is max out. Scanning, Swimming, Stealth. Track. I think I want track because track is when I move somewhere, then I can spot someone. But what it really gives me if I have a good track? The ability to follow tracks used to find a monster's lair and the treasure therein. I guess this is important. Okay, I think this is really important. Okay, Iriaf. Maximum power. Cast spell, evaluate magic, read ancients. These 3 things for sure. Maximum power I cannot buy, so I have to already use with this one, and of course these 2 I cannot also buy anymore. So using this in with experience. Awareness. I didn't see awareness on the list. And again, what awareness really does, I think it was close. It was combat awareness, the ability to sense others nearby and the direction from which an attack came. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I don't know really. Only. But his skill is bow. This is max out, okay. Doesn't have a shield. But shield is only, this skill is only used when I have a shield, right? In hand. Or can I also use shield with my... Ah, this is the ability to shield bash, to avoid being hit and to block an attack that would have succeeded. Doesn't say if I need a shield for this one. So maybe... Maybe I have to improve it. Let's see if I can buy this. Only shield. Yes. Maybe actually I should improve it for everyone. It is not going to harm me, but I'm going to spend all that money. Okay, that's enough. To improve their skills. So Ollie, continue. No more shields. For shield I can buy still. But what else? Everything which is above 100, which is not the case. So I will just keep these experience points until they are. I cannot spend all money. Yeah, that's smart. Devismo, Battle Axe. Yeah, that's the one. I have to improve this one, and then also search, picklock, and haggling. Haggling is done. So I'll just use these points. Yeah. Drachmo. Spear. This still can be improved. And shield. A little bit here. Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. That's good. G, Eleonor. This luck is funny. Swimming still can be improved from normal money, let's say. Luck I didn't see there to buy, so I guess I can try to improve this one, I guess. Yeah. Whatever it really is. Turn on that, whatever. Aurora. First aid. Luck. And yeah, I'm not sure. All right. Let's save. Exit. So yeah, the characters are slightly improved, but I think I have a feeling that I should just move in this first sector because the rest is just impossible. Okay, this should be easy. And it is. View. I also don't have to take all that crap. But yeah, it's the reward is much lower, I see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, only lost a little bit, so maybe I will just restore all the life forces and the small injury. But I guess that's fine. So that's a single combat. Let's save actually after each one. So I really don't lose any time. And I have already lost ILOT a lot. 4, 2, 7, and just do this circle, this triangle rather than a circle, but okay. This is getting really boring. But I would really like to be slightly better, so I don't have to do it. Maybe everyone's afraid of me. Or is it that I can avoid enemies better with tracking? Don't think so. But yeah, I'm walking around. Didn't walk that long, and that was only if I had that when I was trying to get out last time. Maybe not last time, but 2 episodes ago. Okay, so good stuff. Bandages. I don't need bandages. Save. And continue. Okay, so at least I can have like a stable game. I didn't reload today. Famous last words. But yeah, this really makes me happy. Okay. View jar. Nothing. Okay, I'm not going to save this one, but after this one, I think I should. There's a magician, so it might happen. 4 magicians. And no one is... Yeah, famous last words. I said that just a few seconds ago. And... Reload, number 1. Yeah, when there are magicians, then I don't have a chance at all. So this is reload number 1 today. And I didn't save the last fight against the wolves, but it doesn't matter really. That was probably very small impact anyway on my experience. And I also checked this difficulty last time, and I didn't really experience a difference between 1 and 5 even. Okay. Anyways. Maybe this area is getting a little bit more dangerous. I am not sure. Goblin. Something started to change after I said that this game is getting I have control over this game. So from this moment something started to happen. I should always be quiet. Bleeding. Let's fix this bleeding. Normal injuries. Yeah. Okay, crown +1. I think it's good to have these crowns to sell them really. And so take and cure Bolly. Not sure how I should pronunciate this. Cure Boily, maybe. Is it like an Italian name? I don't know. But there's nothing fancy, or maybe my evaluation of the magic is not that great. Okay, so I can take only 1 cure Boily. Torch. 1 great axe. I can also just take 1 cure body, 1 great axe, go back to town, sell, go back to ruins, repeat. That's also an option. Aurora. Save. Yes, I really want to leave. Yeah, I could go already. Oops, I could go already. But I have to fight against this hobgoblin and his minions, his goblins. So this hobgoblin is really not giving me away. Yeah, but at least I survived. Let's view. Scale armor, so much stuff. It's crazy. Okay, can I take the scale armor or this is already too heavy? Yeah, I think it's too heavy. Iriaf, maybe you can. No. I can take Mole. Still few. And there's a Cure Body and Scale Armor. Which one is better? I'm going to learn this manual at some point. Cure Body and Scale Armor. Scale Armor is way better, I guess. Cost 1843. So I will risk, and I will just risk. I mean, I will just replace one for fun. Ready. Cure Body. Drop. View a take. Okay, I think it, not sure, but looks like it should be better. Save before leaving, always. Okay, so let's do a quick loop. Sell, yeah, that's probably way better than selling, then going to training, and like it just takes too long. So let's try. If I sell this, this is Scale Armor. Oh, now it's more. Last time was 906. Was 1843. Now it's 1906. I guess this price might also be different then. This crown, let's sell it anyway. Maybe I should wear it. Great axe, not really great, but that's still fine. Okay, and now Cure Body. Yeah, this is really not big value. 8, 8, 1. This is very disappointing. Yeah, it is what it is. Bring on Cure Body. Great axe. Cure Body plus 3, that's something, of course. Yeah, way better. Alright, so I think I sold everything I wanted. And to speed up the loop, it's still morning, so I still should go back to ruins. Let's save. Oh no, of course I shouldn't go back to ruins, because that's the thing. What's my morale? It's 6, okay. That's fine. That's still fine, but I could pray at least. So the karma is back. Till morning. Checking if the town is not closed before it's getting dark. When it's getting dark. Again, the hobgoblins. Now 2, so not good. Okay, so 2 hobgoblins is already a problem. They're still alive, unfortunately. Kill. Okay, at least they are dead. Life forces. Devismo needs full package. Eleonor also. Okay, that's perfect. Devismo. Eleonor. What do we have here? Aurora could also get some all injury stuff, but no life force is needed. Okay, and this injury of Iriaf is actually quite high, but it's a normal injury. So normal, so I can just use this. C. Okay, everyone is happy, and I have some cloak. Spell of invisibility. Okay, I like it. But I think Iriaf already has something like that. But maybe I can give it to someone else. So I'm not interested in these cure balls anymore. It's a waste. Scale armor. That's a good one. So I'm just going to focus on this one. And next to it, what could be useful? What weapon? Great axe? It's 714, not the best. I guess it's something. I missed. Is there any other? Armor worth taking. Otherwise, I should just skip. Yeah, it's. I'm beyond the time when I should take everything. I should just now speed up things as much as possible to just take only stuff that matters. Kill, kill, kill. View. Yeah. What is this? Yes, it's morning still. That's perfect. Goblins. No hobgoblins, so that's good. But still, they're going to give me only core boils, I think. One unconscious. Area of... Okay, view. Yeah, only stuff which is not really interesting. So I even cannot really... grind very well in this area. I have to move to this square maybe. Let's try this square because I have a feeling now that these squares are really divided and there are some of the enemies grouped in squares somehow. So there are a lot of walls here, but this area looks more dangerous. What is... yeah, skeleton. Okay, that's better. What was this actually? I think on the right side, on the east. I don't know. But these skeletons are really easy, to be honest. So I spent 50 minutes of fighting characters that I can do a quick combat. But that's sometimes a lesson. But yeah, there's no difference. At least I learned that. So there's one way or another to do it, right? One way is to go the hard way. The other way is to don't play the game. I guess there's no other way. Okay, selling. Or yeah, I don't know if there's any other way. You have to get some experience. Some hours you have to spend. So search area. There's nothing here. Or my searching abilities are not really good. But it's noon. It's getting really dangerous. Because noon doesn't mean anything good. Let's see this square. Oh yeah, there's a magician. So I'm expecting issues. Mostly speaking, reload. Yeah, it's definitely a reload. Scouts are also hard. Okay, this is reload number 2. So yeah, I'm not happy anymore. I was a really happy Wizard's Crown player until the first reload, and it starts to deteriorate from being a great experience. Okay. It's morning, so did I... Maybe I didn't save the last combat. I think I did, but it should be noon. So yeah, I'm not certain. And this ruins also you cannot get inside. Oh, to be honest, this is a little bit... Yeah, I would like to have more rewards here. At least some location, something that really makes it interesting. Okay, I'm still kind of good. Bandit Chief is dead. Everyone is happy. That's actually great. Leather ring mail. Let's take this one. Oh, actually, I don't know how much I can get for ring mail anymore. So that's exciting. Scroll. Scroll spell of fireball. Nice. Have ring mail. Ring mail. Ring mail. No. Really? Everyone's full? Come on. Okay, one more. Broadsword. Okay. Save. Okay, I think that's almost the end of the day. Okay. I think I had one item I wanted to investigate. Cloak, was it? Yeah. Now it doesn't say that there is one special cloak. This is spell of invisibility, and this is also spell of invisibility. Okay, so actually I already have it. So let's sell. Vial. Yes. Scale armor. Whoa. Oh yeah, this one I know. 1.8. Okay, so the prices are actually different, but they're oscillating around this, which is cool. I like it. It feels more natural. Great axe. Okay, yes, sell it. This one, ring mail. That's also a good price, to be honest. I am happy. Shield. C. So one is already it, so I can sell. Ah, that's not actually a good money. Scale armor. Yeah, now in this this time in the shop, the price is still the same for every item, but at least it rotates every time I'm entering the shop. Maybe every day is a different item. But Iriaf, ring mail. Lot of scrolls. This is Cross of Fireball. It costs 600, but I will just leave it. Only the Vismo, Shield, Scimitar. I don't need this crap. H. No, I don't want to sell it. I wanted this one to sell. Yeah. Okay, I think I sold everything. Sometimes I don't know if I went through all the list. So now I have to pray. Now I have to move money to all. I remember when I didn't understand how this worked with the removing the moral loss and trying to not removing but trying to removing in terms to trying to regain gain the morale. Now I know that I have to distribute money to everyone and then go to have party in the tavern, and then only if everyone has money then they can spend time not in the stable, but was it the stable, this part about the stable? I think that was it. Or maybe, yeah, they just have to spend money, indeed. The stable is probably for the inn. But everyone has to have money in the party. It's not like you have collective place when everyone can chip in from, can take money from one basket, from one bag. So everyone was falling asleep. Let's go for another quick grind instead of trying to get this experience. Skill upgrade, let's say. So I have now 2 hobgoblins. That's not good. 1 hobgoblin. Yeah. Okay. Ollie needs actually, as I call it, full package, including the restoring life forces. Okay, I'm getting faster with dealing with this game. It doesn't mean that it's not that much faster, to be honest. Okay, scale armor. So now I can look. Scale armor is actually 1800. It's a lot. It's a really good reward. And great axe. It's 600, something like this. Cure Bully is not worth it. Yeah, why to lose time and stuff that doesn't really matter. Save. Exit. Okay, so I can survive these 2 first squares here, but not always. This one is not going to be also easy, I think. And that wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all. This injury I can ignore. But also ring mail, not the best. Yeah, ring mails are fine. This cloak is again not too much of money, I already know. Spell of armor. This one I like. Can this wand be used by someone else than my sorcerer? And spell of armor. For sure I'm going to take it, but not sure who else can wear it. Maybe I can give it to another character, which is Eleonor, I think. Okay, what else? Ring mail. One more ring mail. Oh, Brigantine. That's what you want. That's a good one. Can I take it? Yes. Brigantine, that's the one. You prefer, actually... Actually, this one is also good. Yeah. Over ring main, right? Yeah. You can drop this. And... what was this? Ollie? I don't remember. To take Brigantine. Yes. Short bow... Whatever. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't take everything. Okay. So now I can actually try to get to the back to the shop, sell it. It's a quicker kind of rotation. Only if the shop would be on the south would be even faster, because now I have to... So here I have to realign a little bit left and then right every single time. Okay. Scale. Yep. Oh, this one is actually full with stuff. This is spell of armor, indeed. This one I was thinking to give to someone else, but I don't know if anyone else can actually ready it. Let's see. Scale armor, and that would be it. Brigantine 2050. That's a really enormous price. Scroll. Yeah. Maybe not. I don't know. But this is a good price. Scroll. Yeah, this one also I want to sell. 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 Okay. No, I don't want, but I would love to see if I can, for example, transfer this one to a character. I think it was Eleonor. Because Eleonor is using the dagger, but I wonder if you can use the wand. Oh, you can use the wand and the dagger, which makes sense because she doesn't have any armor. So I guess with this one she also can now make the spell, so hopefully, of course. So then I don't have to use one turn of a magician actually. With sorcerer I can use, hopefully, another character, and that was Eleonor. Of course I have to be in the combat then, because I don't think this would be used, but yeah, and that's a good kind of... That would be good if I can use this. I hope I can. Okay. What is the morale? It's 3. So it's super low. Which means that I can still it's morning, so I can still go back to ruins. So this square is kind of safe. This square on the left might be worse. So far easy. Okay, not really a big deal. Nothing though to scavenge. Okay, and this is the corner of this place, kind of. Oh, this is not good. Let's do a quick combat anyway. Master Assassins. They poison. Okay. Drachma. So for sure I need to do this and poison and then heal normal injuries for Eleonor and I guess all injuries to Drachma. Yeah. That sounds legit. There's nothing really interesting, but this one is interesting. Soul Heavy Crossbow. I do not use crossbows, so I'm going to sell it anyway, but this sounds really great, very nice. Trust 15, Life Blast 38. Obviously I'm going to take it, but it's not something I can use, I'm afraid, because bow skill, it's something oh, but Aurora is actually using a short bow. That's actually a bow skill. Okay, maybe that's something I'm going to use. Soul heavy. This part I don't like. That it's heavy. But then, besides this, I think that would be amazing. Let's take. And the rest I would just keep, I think. Okay. Can I from this view? Yeah, from this perspective I can already also try to equip, so to ready. So trust 15, 38. This is bow plus 18. Trust 8 and physical crossbow plus 9, and this is bow plus 18. I don't understand this. Short bow. This is crossbow. I don't think she can actually use crossbow. Only one weapon. Yeah, I know. Let's see. Not enough strength. Okay, I cannot. There's another character. Ollie. Maybe I will give it to Ollie. Ollie. What you can do? Fine long bow. Not enough strength. Okay, I cannot really use it, so I am going to sell it anyway. That's a pity. But yeah, it was, as it said, it was heavy. So indeed, what can I do? Short bow is already okay. So not really interesting, but maybe a good money. Okay, so this corner is actually kind of dangerous, I guess. Nothing found. I'm going to sneak a little bit here. Okay, there are actually... Maybe that's the place when I should go if I want to improve a lot. Okay, this is not really bad, but let's still fix it. Heal normal injuries for Ollie. And view. Anything interesting? No. And what is the Morale no 6. Experience 47. That's cool. Okay, playing for 2 hours 15 minutes, so I am going to probably try to do a little bit more, but not too much here, because this sounds really like a nice place. Nice corner. Which actually brings me to how I should call this episode. The corner of grind. I don't know if it's a good name, but so I did. Okay, there are a lot of master assassins, so I think this will be my end. No, I'm still going to survive this. With only 2 characters being poisoned. UGB unpoisoned. Now, in both cases, there is some really stuff needed. Heal all and injury for Sir Barton. For IVO, okay. And everyone is in good shape. Yeah, not really good stuff. But when I look at the characters, now it's 52. Yeah, maybe it's not the best place to grind. Yeah, they are every time they are here in this corner, so it is not good to be here if you don't have to. Oh, I think I missed it. G, heal normal injuries. Eleonor. I think I still miss it. I'm missing the letters on the keyboards. Now it's okay, but last time I think I missed it. There's just a letter. Okay, this is not a really great place, to be honest. I thought I'm going to have more experience. Yeah, it's average. So maybe not the best. Not the highlight of this episode, but at least something interesting I found. And on this side, I think it's more dangerous. I'll just large spider. I'll just try to go around like this. Okay, so this was not really. There is some scroll. Spell of life steal. Okay, kind of. Could be kind of useful, but not really. Life steal. And next to this ruined building, a ruined building. Yes, in this. Okay, goblin. So this is not really hard, again. But yeah, I'm unconscious. Shit can happen. Actually, yeah, they are quite hard now. I'm going to win, but one character even dead. My wizard. That's crazy, right? Normal injuries. Oh, G. I just pressed the wrong letter. Sometimes it happens. F. It was just next letter to it. Let's see. Okay, at least this is interesting. I think I have one Curbori already. +3, so this is not going to be really great. This one probably is nice money. I'm going to get. And that will be all. The rest is just a noise. A lot of noise. Also, if you ask me, there are just too many items here. Definitely. Who needs all that? I would prefer just a list of 5 items, but more meaningful if that's the case. Is there anything here? I'm sneaking around. But not really. The reward is really low currently. Cannot find anything interesting. No. No means no. And here, yeah, I cannot get further than this. Paradox. So many of them. It would take me ages to fight in a regular combat without a quick combat. Not really. Interesting. Okay. Still a morning. Now hobgoblins. Now more interesting fight. More dangerous, but the loot is not going to be nice here as well. So this is not a great square. It looks like the first square is easier. And then the rest is getting harder in the next square, I guess. Scale armor, that's better. Let's take. There's not this character anymore. Anything else? Longsword, yeah. Okay, scale armor. Really? Mole shield. No more scale armors? I didn't see any. Okay. That's fine. Safe. Okay, so the first square is not really funny. This is, I call it like a second square because it's a little bit more south. On the next, let's say next page. And I think this is more dangerous here already. But it the kind of scale increases really exponentially. There are 2 magicians, so that's a big problem. I'm probably going to die. Kill the magician! No, I failed. This is already the next, let's say. And this is another kind of page of this map to the south, and it's already, the difficulty is already skyrocketed. Okay, I reloaded. I have reloaded. Yeah, this is not enjoyable really. The way it exponentially is just impossible to. The first square is very boring, and the next square here is already over anything I can get through. So that's not a great scaling or grinding. Okay, I'm going to survive this one, I guess, but yeah, it was a little bit hard. Eleonor has a severe injury, so I have to help her. Maybe Devismo, just the regular. normal injury. And the rest I will just keep it like this. Ring mail. Who can take these ring mails? I don't think anyone else can anymore. Oh, IVO, thank you. And Iria, thank you. And Ollie. That's actually great. Oh. Do I have as much space? I think that was all. Also, Eleonor. Okay. I guess that was the case, but it's a little bit weird, I thought. Yeah, it must be. Experience is 71. That's really great. Save. And let's progress. One more fight here. Okay, I'm going to die. Yeah, with 5 magicians, this is a reload for sure. Reload number 4. Yeah, I have to go back. I think it's too much. Maybe for this one I should try normal combat, but not today. It's just too much of time I would need to spend because it's 2 hours 27 minutes and probably I would need to spend another 50 minutes just on this fight. So let's try to actually maybe have one more fight somewhere in less stressful area. Is this area less stressful though? It's noon. Maybe after noon it actually gets a little bit more dangerous as well. Okay, give me some fight. Okay, this one I can try. One hobgoblin, so I should survive. Still very stubborn. Oh, actually quite interesting. Can I exit this screen? Because actually I shouldn't use this one. Yeah, I cannot. That doesn't matter in this case, but normally sometimes I can just use normal injuries to be fixed. And here I cannot go back because I use all injuries, also the severe. View. Scale armor. I cannot take this. Yeah, okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, I think it's over. So let's try to exit. Maybe one more combat, but maybe not. I don't mind. But I also don't care really because it's not something which will give me too much. Let's sell stuff. So now ring mail 1440. That's a little bit lower than the last time. So now I think all the prices will be slightly lower. Carboli +2, but I think I already seen it somewhere. +3. I wanted just to compare. G. Actually, I don't see it. This is the one. But where is the other one? Maybe I don't have it. Ring mail. Want. Oh, maybe I can also, because I don't ready this. Maybe I can ready this to reveal enemies. That would be cool. So this one I'm going to sell. Heavy crossbow, 4,500. That's a nice price. The Vismo. Drachma. Yeah. Scale armor. Yeah, it's lower value, but doesn't matter. Still going to have a lot of money to spend. Scroll, ring mail, and Aurora. Yeah, Aurora has this. So 11, 10, 9, 6, 3. Yeah, this is 6, 3. This is lower, so it's a nice one, but not as good as the other. And Emerald. 4,400. That's great. That was good. Vial. Okay, no, I don't want any more, but I want to see if I can ready this wand. Yes, I can, because it's a spell of reveal enemies. So I can use this magic. Maybe. Okay. That's my assumption, kind of, but I think this is how it works. So now move money to all to fix the morale. Go to tavern. Until the next day. Let's have some party. Okay. Now to fix karma. Let's see how much karma I spent. Just out of curiosity. 157, so it's almost 100 points. I wanted to check another character, but I press S because I have two priests, but doesn't matter. And now I gave money to everyone, so I can still go to training and just try to improve everyone. Not only invest into a single character. Maybe that's more fluid kind of way. So mace and shield, that's two things, but they are already out, so swimming for sure. Why not? I also should check how much copper I have actually. Just out of curiosity. So yeah, of course I spent some already, but doesn't matter. So zero copper, 0 silver, 211 electrum and 39. So this is 60,000. Which is great. So I will give it to all. And yeah, let's continue. So I had more than 60,000. That's great. Scan. I think I want to have this high as well. There's no shield here, so I think I already can improve this. Oh, did I distribute money? Because you know, then I'm going to spend all on a single character. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I distributed, so not a big deal. Shield, track, and scan. Okay. I still can. So I really have a lot of money. Not enough. Okay. This is exactly the moment when I said that. Scan. You're swimming, my dear sorcerer, is really slow. You have to be a better swimmer. For reading ancients, I'm not bothering with that anymore because I'm not bothering so far because I was able to actually use the skill in one place, and that was fine. Okay, like how much? Why this game doesn't show you how much gold you have left? It's out of my yeah, mind. Scan Oli longbow. Of course you can use it, but scan and swim. That's two things. Oh, and shield. I think I should invest into the shield anyway. Even if they don't use shield, maybe this actually improves the character. Not enough. Oli. That was Oli. Devismo. Search picklock. Shield, of course. And search is 98, so I can already switch to 100, so it disappeared from here, so I can use it, use the experience to continue. But for shield, I can still pay with money. Okay. Spear and shield for this one, so I'll just keep it like this. Swimming is less important for now. The same with area of the ancients. Reading ancients, I on this level I can already read ancients, so if I will need more, then I'll. This is going to be later, but now I'm just focused on grinding. Devismo, search picklock hardware, scan, shield. I think I already, yeah, sorry, I was already improving this character. Was I already improving also this character, Drachma? Yes. Eleonor, you're next. Scan, swimming, treat, so scan. For sure. Okay. Aurora. Swimming, scan. And stealth. Okay. So I spent all the money. And then going to also improve from the experience points. So again, shields. Yeah, I think shield is the best. Just improve the shield. Improve. B. Some of them, they don't have shield. I don't understand this. No, that's probably not true what I'm saying now. For AVO, shield, track, and scan. Yeah, a lot of work with these characters. This is interesting one. Swimming, scan. For maximum power, I kind of like this one. Wow. And cast spell. So this is the ability. And then evaluate Magi, let's say. Oli. Longbow is maxed. So shield. Oh, for shield I still can pay with money, but it's okay. It's actually already much faster. And then everything else I should take care of. Not sure. This sounds like good spend of resources I have. Then the Vismo. So where is Shield? I still think some of the characters they don't. Yeah, that's not true. This one I can still buy with money, so I'm not going to do it here. Axe. The Vismo has an axe, so let's try to max it out. Spear and shield. So I can still get these two things better. Shield. Levismo G. Eleonor. Scan, swimming, first aid, luck. Luck is not there, so I will just use luck. And Aurora, first aid, bow. And shield. Where is shield? Yeah, maybe not everyone actually can have shield indeed. Shield skill. Okay. So that's all. That's really all for today. Tell the minstrel of your deeds. Saving. Maybe move money to one person just to see how much money I have in the end. Still some. It's always good to keep a little bit. 9-1. So it's 2,515. So I guess that will be all for today. No loss, no moral loss. Karma is up, so I'm ready for another adventure next time. And this is the over of today's episode. Oh, grinding a lot. Yeah, I'm actually trying to discover areas where what kind of grinds are in these areas. So there is some pattern I noticed. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, that's all. See you next time in episode 14. That was episode 13. Not an unlucky number, only 4 reloads, but still something I wouldn't like to happen. But yeah, this is what it is. Wizard's Crown again. This game gives me a little bit of headaches, but yeah, I'm just continuing slowly. This is how it looks, and maybe not really interesting content, but this is the part of the experience. Hopefully I can learn more about the combats where actually I can benefit from not using the quick combats but regular combats. So to be continued. Thanks for watching.